Our guest today is the Hoisington boys basketball coach, Kyle Haxton. Coach, thanks for coming on the show.
You bet. Thanks for having me, Fitz.
Yeah. Our first question is, when you were a child, did you like to play basketball and discover, I really like to play this sport?
I did. I started playing basketball as young as I can remember. I remember that's usually what I asked for Christmas, for my birthday. Was a new basketball. I played from the time I could possibly put a ball in my hand.
What do you love most about coaching in Hoisington?
Well, I love the tough kids that we have. Every year, no matter what group graduates, we bring in another group of tough kids that are willing to be coached tough and play really tough on the floor. So I like the mentality of the kids in Hoisington and their desire to win and work for one another.
What's your favorite offensive play to run and why?
Well, it just depends on the year, but right now it's probably either LA is a play that we call for a high-low entry that we've had some success with, and another one that we call chin, and it's out of our offense, and it gets a down screen or a pin down for Marty, our high percentage three-point shooter, and we've been pretty effective running that as well.
What is your favorite defensive play to run?
Well, defensively, we mix it up a lot. We'll play a lot of man-to-man. We play switching man. We play matchup zone. That's probably my favorite, matchup zone. We also play a 1-3-1 defense, and we've had some success doing that this year as well. But our matchup zone is kind of our bread and butter.
Do you have a favorite game that you coached in? If you do, what was it?
Boy, I honestly can't remember. I couldn't pick out a favorite game. I've been doing this is my 18th year, so there's a lot of games that stand out in my mind. But probably my favorite recent game was a big win over Pratt last year at home. They were a state-ranked team, state qualifier in 4A. So recently, my favorite game was probably that big win against them, and also our game against Heston. I thought we played really well at home against, and just came up a little bit short.
When your sons played for you in high school, how did it feel being with them?
Well, I couldn't wait to coach my sons at the high school level because I knew how much work they put into the game and how sharp they were about the game. So I was always excited about that. And we enjoyed it. And there were some stressful moments in that as well, just like any coach that coaches their son would tell you. There are some tough times that come along with that because it's hard not to take it home. And, that was what the advice I got from my wife the most was don't bring it home. So really enjoyed those years with Mason and Leighton both on the basketball court. But you got to move on, and you look forward to those days, but you know that it doesn't last forever. That's for sure.
Now that you're coaching with one of your sons, Mason, how does it feel to coach with him?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. There's not the disagreements anymore. We're on the same page, understanding what we want to do to be successful. He works extremely hard, just like he did as a player. He's sharp as attack. So he's bringing a lot to the table for us, and he works really hard every day in practice and behind the scenes as well, breaking down film and getting ready for upcoming opponents. So I'm really fortunate to get to have my son come back and coach with me. It was just I never thought that would happen. It would work out the way it did, and it just kind of fell in place, and we both feel pretty fortunate about it.
As an 8-year-old, what is the most important thing I should learn or work on to improve on my basketball skills?
Well, fundamentals. You gotta work on those fundamentals. Ball handling and dribbling and a good looking form shot instead of trying to shoot the Steph Curry shot at such a young age. I see so many kids running back to that 3-point arc to shoot and develop a good high percentage shot and then create that range as you get older. But the number one thing is create a good work ethic. That would be number one on my list, is find out how to work hard and get better at all those skills, but also work at getting stronger and faster. becoming a better athlete, because that better athletes on the floor always help.
All right, thanks for that advice. I'll use that when I go up to play.
Yeah, do that, buddy.
Thanks for coming on the show, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Fitz. It's been fun. You did a great job.
Thanks.
You bet.
That is Kyle Haxton, boys basketball coach at Hoisington. This is Kansas Sports Chatter.